They watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All waiting you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. So the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for sure say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don't help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.
Hello and good evening to the good people. Of course, before I say anything, I will just let us say sorry. I disappeared about yesterday and some other days, but I know say she may be able to be body me. I don't mind now. As somebody who go sabbat for any time I know. I guess special boss you can tell me what you can talk, but me na boss you not get palava and I don't like palava. Of course, me people what you want to talk? You want to talk something?
Try no more until you get Musa percent right.
Of course, me family this now you everyday program where they come from the channel where now we had. Well, like you always tell us, you get plenty things them for the tell now, but I know for the talk again because every day it plenty. How did it happen? And so we present them to Una. Well, today you go here, but things them we still they happen now we had. Well, maybe you be expect that or you don't expect that. One part of the thing we get for talk about today, we they talk about this sick. We they say we don't get the third wave now we had. Well, of course, they put measures them for we, the masses. But the measures that look like say, now we no more than the press or than the press for take the measures them. They know they take the measures they are. And the other thing they give me people, we see the house where they display on social media, we can take a view, present or dash to a friend way na Strasser. And so we all know say Strasser na a former caretaker inside we had. Well, they can't talk inside this house in Giwan to the former caretaker way na Strasser and plenty other things that they for talk we me brother will tell you the rest.
Well, as my brother don't talk about that, the good news don't come inside the program as one young bobo way they been born in Anne for circa 2,000 leons. Well, this bobo don't begin recover. But the other part of farm, this now one, but one other saw in this way we see today. Now, also somebody sent a video to me of one baby. Well, I don't know if na still bath then do pada one day. But this baby a umbilical cord de param, where they can say a nibble, been de param, and a very, very small. I don't know if not been premature bath than or what. But they put them na some side like a stream like, then just go put them there at the grass. You know, past where people and they take cocoa leaf, you know, and not even full of the cocoa leaf, take an with the cocoa leaf, and the thing now, if they still breathe that and they still bloom. You know, now the thing that we see, yeah. Well, they can say plenty some man want you know get you know want. Plenty people they look for opportunity like that one day. You get them, you take them, still bath, and then you go left and somewhere else. Well, we not go bring that video come to you because it's not fine for watch at all. And not fine for watch, so we not go bring it come to you. We just want for you see, you know, and also plenty people let me get up at that particular thing there. Hey, Musa, Tombo, and Malian, their name don't finally come inside the list for the $10,000. But this money, I'm not able to know. It get different names, 5,000, 7,000, 10,000. We'll go finally know, waiting na the amount where the players then will get for, get at the end of the day. Well, this and plenty other things and for you. Guess what? As the European Union, they ban the AstraZeneca and the Sinopharm, we had the grip them tight one. And even though the AstraZeneca, they expire this month, so we depend so now in we had done tawa for the pump people them. When they come to that one and we go as well look inside, somebody send you something, we go look aside the support, the additional support where they don't give for sake away. We don't, they say we get access and they take effective, ways them for deploy vaccination them and people them. Anyway, so World Bank don't give me small couple again for that one day from last month. We'll come again and talk plenty things about them today. So now this make the big story there for we inside the program this particular net. My name is Sembe Pierre.
And me, Ababure Kablai.
Okay. Before we go up with any story, you don't join me, right? Welcome. You, if you're new to this channel, today not the first time when you join me on this channel, please just think say you for subscribe now. Not to that no more, turn on the notification bell. So anytime when we post something, you go able to get notification of that particular thing there, okay? And so we fumble them, we regular family members them. What's up? I don't know all they do. Okay, please now don't forget the normal routine. Normal routine. Like the program. Thank you. And as well, you get for share. You don't understand. Thank you very much. So as we go to share whilst we start with this light package. Let we look. One time in the inside the program, like my brother, they been born one bikini and in two and them for sake of way they say it take 2,000 leons from in big brother where they call papiba or so something like that one day. Or father. Yes. So a born in Anne. Well, good news now. One we musician, we then call Fantasy Wiz and Adonis Aboud, been take up this issue, take the picking, and they be able for the gear medical treatments, and they don't respond positively to that one day. And the guy we born this boy and still they Pademba Road, now remind as they attend courts, yeah. So let's watch how they may try for test this bobo for let it use in hand, yeah. Short one when they come back, just no. By the way, this now one I wanted to post this one na Facebook. I wanted to blog. I wanted to connect, so you know post this one. So let me just watch this video when they come back just now.
Open one. You go able to open up?
Yeah.
Bravo, Ibrahim. Well done. Well done. You guess who?
Well, of course, the people, now the latest development we get from now concerning this bubble, when your papa be ready for damage in future.
Big brother, where they call father.
Okay, sorry, your big brother, we be ready for damage in future, as we all don't see, where he try for damage in hand, but God so may come, we get people that we get sorry at inside we had, where they put hands together for help this young life, for make able gain the health back. Well, all this they just they tell we say we for very, very be careful the bikini who they born today, for left there with their brother, them, their uncle, or whosoever. You were born in Pekin, you get for take a great care for that Pekin day. You get for focus on that Pekin day. You get for really no say na Pekin. Pekin until immature, you know say able left from so. So please, with the plea to honor the Kumra them, we need for the take care of we picking them. We need for put eyes on we picking them. Let we left for the born picking no more. We left there with brother or sister, whosoever inside the family. Because the world where they live today is a wicked world. Somebody will look you ping, it do you bad. Not talk of picking. We're not able to do what big person they do. So we just they play to really come at them.
But I think in the case like some of them one there, it can difficult because that body it don't the big small. Let's say this parent or the papa or the mama get for go fend the living. Yeah. So you not get option. If you don't get a big brother, you know we on holiday together. you go feel confidence for left hand rather than to for go left hand to someone else. So imagine say your brother don't do, your picky way you born don't do your small one. So how about other people them now we know to them born them. So the world just don't dirty because I feel saying at the safest place this way this papa or mama be left this small and picking for let a day with him brother as in a big man now.
Why? And the world where we live today.
Exactly.
We all just need to be careful.
Okay, as we don't get that one day, well, the next thing where we dey go, the Leon Star thing still they continue. It still they continue. As we get this $10,000 issue. But the interesting part of and waiting still they catch my attention very, very big. Now the issue say we caretaker with all zeal and joy. Been tell we say, and una $10,000 already, it is right now na envelope. Be this man not sign this thing itself. So send the envelope now. Because me no say, when person say come, I get something for you in an envelope. It means say it already, it is inside it. Whether na check or na physical cash, it is inside it wait for you. Then they say it is an envelope. Okay, if you say I get pause for you, then we can understand. It's either you will wait me like take an a bank or waiting. Then you get your own different interpretation. But when you say the envelope door ready, and you wait for una right now. Bo bra. Okay, that net the people maybe they ask questions. Say why you not give them now? Say okay for the security. Then they be net. If I let the left and say the next day, maybe the next day stuff you not be ready yet. So in each one time, then sign this money, then give me big blanket check where we can cover it safe. Then say later they say we say the check bounce, but I'm not sure say it's impossible because this is not government business. Yeah, the government just going need for going now the waiting and bring cancer, so it not go bounce. But the bottom line, I don't know if caretaker be scared for make the money come out or the money not be available. This not the problem there now. So now we can begin see regularly happen with regards to this tier. We see say this the kind side, this the come out. Like when you play draft, you push here, no, you say this enough fit so. If I push so this the chap goes so. No low push and cancel, count and so this cancel. Now something like that do. At the end of the day, then say finally, National Sports Council or Authority don't receive notification say the money don't come. And then we see Ministry of Finance pull a list of the one them where the benefits, 31 players them. But we not been see Malian in name them, Musa in name been there, but some people not been sabi real name. Yeah, it been there right up. But Malian in name not been there. When this man where they can take him Musa Tombo for go together and he go play very important role in the match for low qualify. A name not been there. But today we are here again say a name don't Kandeh. Me brother before I allow you for cancer, let me watch this video quick one where the deputy director Mansaray, not to that you Padio. Yes, as Musa Tombo, then been go Musa Tombo before camera. Then say let talk. Can watch the drama way happen, yeah? When they come back just now.
The Executive Director of the National Sports Authority just received bank details from one of our prolific players by the name of Musa Tombo Kamara, presenting it now to the Executive Director for onward process for payment for one of the promises made to the players that they should receive 100 million each, promise made by the President's Excellency, Dr. Retired Julius Madapu. And I want to Thank you very much. This is a step forward. This payment will continue from this moment. I make sure that all the beneficiaries for this payment receive their monies. Thank you very much, Mr. Tani, for coming. Thank you.
I, Musa Kamara, can present me bank details to the executive director. Can give me bank detail for 100 million euros.
But wait,
Well, of course.
no, wait, before I give chance for talk.
Well, why?
I'm not be expect say now this kind of thing we for the see right now. Yes, the money because you are big, they don't go give that kind of money in a hand except by bank transfer. But some of them money they are back way big, so we go back in a bank like they begin the what they say no you cheat money they under force, it don't processing this and that. Not all this kind of thing we want for see again for say count bank details. Therefore don't do all that there. And by the way, waiting bank details get for do with we. We pass even ordinary bank detail of this young man. Therefore can put on a public. Say pauper, let all man see am say yes, you don't count bank details. Bank details of all. Then say let all man see waiting and count it. All man for see waiting and count it. Bank details. So let me feel talk because because not to this kind of thing me like me particular be one for see at this point in time.
Okay. Well, let me just take up from the last time where you talk, say, what did that one they mean for make this young man, they taking bank details, they display them on social media like this. You already know, say, the government will get na papi show government. For any little thing where they do, they go left for the whole world know, say, this particular party don't do this. Not even talk of team when they not do it, as you say, and it take on by the last words the way you say, and when you talk now, you understand? We not really expect this again. And me, when they talk to you, so me by bread, I don't get one confident for say this morning at this or that, they get to this post, as then they post this morning. We want to see now also everybody don't receive the money because if they get the quality and the power for display people and bank details, and not say they forget that kind of quality they back for giving a video of whosoever who don't go receive a money.
No.
Because
nobody not receive it.
No, they come. Since now papi show government they get for do I tell you for free. They get for happen because their details there are now something private. Yeah? Now something private. If you get for give me money, you know me say pass you can't put me on social media. You don't talk.
In this one, I will say na politics in this. So of course, politicians need something for waiting. But the good thing now, nobody will see the details in this. You know about the information the way they inside it. But you get for expect that in border. What do you think? Politics.
When I make that tell you say we get for expect back. How would they expect that teacher? So for expect back, let we see who said they give them money. Because this money. Then what you talk no more, I think you don't talk all just the tick. Pass some of the things that we talk. The kind of way caretaker, wait till the man say we don't knock your car. Say this money in an envelope. Me, when they talk to you, I not be free say if for take a week or more, then people don't receive this money. I even scared the land where they say they don't give them people there until me. I guess anyhow they go confirm and say they don't give you yes because the politics where this government they play, it's too deep and big.
Today,
they will take somebody, can make publicity with you because maybe you know the party member whosoever for make them score the goals the way they want to score. The play number Cooper this morning. Now, today I listen to audio will come on according to the audio. They post a try for say somebody from the FA this that. Well, people they go and post, people they go and talk, where they don't even understand. It begin to narrate the story how the money get processed. Musa Tombo they wait to make them be pulled first their name. Now because they're not being on the first list, so the players they will be go stuck in a Cambia. But being that they be in a Cambia, they get 5 players them. Where we get corona, where they be isolated, where they make the public no. I mean they call for Musa Tombo them. So now he make their name they not be there. But so it's so good now they say the name they don't come back. But not their name, at least they don't book. Make we see this money. Many people come and tell you, no, we will never see this money. Many come and tell me say they don't receive this money. Now that's one see. Play number Cooper this money business. Not to say that favor. Now with the taxpayer money.
Fine, I like that word. I like that word. Favor, I like that word. But I say I doubt see this even thing. This world though they live so it's a social media world. Especially them kind of thing there, so nobody no go receive them kind of thing there, you know snap and tell thank you na Facebook or WhatsApp. So if you the Tombo land, bruh, they not show nobody the land it. Anybody where they can go na that land, it must snap selfie. They say, yeah, they na the land right now, so they don't can show it. You ever see that kind of picture there?
Na paper they will see. Paper na paper I can cherish.
You ever see video of that?
Me not know. Na paper me see.
From where this pass be not to the first bank detail this way then say then give.
Well, na so they see you.
Then get one when they talk and do how then they say no, you the talk you need one. How they can talk and pantem ne?
I can't tell me na big.
Okay, let's talk about Limba. No, let's talk about Mende. No. In fact, I talk about language, but I left no more. Okay.
Mr. Talking delay.
No, not to delay. He say if you don't talk and plain one, he say right now in the talk, not to in the do. After this same football in the talk, he say let's me at the talk, not to me they do now they do. You know what that mean? And me say what put plans there in place. If you not put them late, it happen. Any ever happen?
Nothing.
But that's why been talk about the same football the dinner. He say right now I'm very happy because instead of the talk and do right now, I me the talk. Una they do.
But you know say your uncle over rap.
No, not to rap. It exactly mean waiting.
I cannot know it's not the problem.
It mean what they say, but just that most people not elect for listen and process them what's there so. And indeed, if people their list their names already come and go so from the list. Now because people in the talk now people in the do. So all the rest now people in the do. Even the development in the back, if people are not put on for do, any ever happen. The brand are talking, they talk no more. Anyway, let me leave that side here. Thank you very much, Musa Tombo, for your details so you don't care go. We hope say you 100 million leons where you talk about you go get them. If you do, if you just join me inside the program, this time we had my name is Sembepi and I don't me bother when by Bure. Yes, and please, if you just join me, please don't forget to hit the like button if you not don't do so yet. And if you're a new person at the family, you want to say please stay with me, press the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. This is the program we had. We move if we did together.
Always.
Okay, from the how do you call them? The bank details and the bank statements. Let's tell you say the issue, one of the big issue of the day where we get inside, I forget to tell you, and the issue of Kandeh Yumkela, we don't begin cry found a parliament. Say now they don't begin sideline on a parliament. 10 way for talk, they need and they say they don't recognize them. Hey. Now we get the interpretation, fine one. But we'll come to that day. Yes, push John Cap and Shop. Now in this back. We'll come to that one day. Yeah, Gigi's not inside the program. Let me move now from that how we call that? Musa Tombo issue and the bank statement and bank rating. I don't know. Let me go quick one inside Corona and the third wave. Yes, Corona and the third wave, yeah. Let me go now mark it quick and see waiting italic na market. Because we find out say according to waiting we see out of 1,000 people in the market, 5 they put mask, but they not even wear them, they put them under their chin. Well, most of the time we not one for talk more about this thing. So waiting we go do, we just want to make you watch this particular video, quick one, and then we come back gist now.
This na Eastern Police. Oh, rank council. Tell me back. You social distance what they are. This na fireborne area the council. Tell me back. You social distance what they are. You don't close mosques. You don't close church. Now if you can, this is not fireborne. Tell me about who social distance will do. This is not fireborne.
Until collective.
Would I get face mask now? Look at this place choke. You tell me back. Sometimes they do things just for demonize we country. You said to the country, say now the country gets coronavirus, you don't surge. But this is not the market area, this is not fireborn. And this so. Tell me back, who social distance within here? You the close mosques, you the close church, and this is not the place system where they go sit down for worship God, for let God sorry for the country. They don't put all them places and they off. You see, now tell me back, now yeah. That place jam packed. If you buy sardine, yeah. So tell me back. It's not fireborn, no. Who social distance within here? If you're telling me about coronavirus, see? Yeah. Nothing. Look how people are sit down, neck.
That's why they sell out.
Well, my people, now in that so as soon as you see the video, we don't play. This now the third wave we will get inside we had. Now the seriousness of the third wave this. But I they tell you something, Shembe Pierre. They say sometimes we get forget attention to even the small beginning. When you see certain information begin come up from the beginning, you get for take them for be granted. You know who say I begin now small picking now we had now in talk to me say bra with this thing not to disturb they just disturb you and I become money no they say this business don't can I back. And the similarity of the thing, Papi just don't promise the player them. We up to now money not come out, so not know if money there or money not there, then lift some measures them again say the business don't come back. So we don't understand really waiting they go on. But as the video now what we don't play, you know they see nothing like a social distancing or face mask. So really, if this thing, then people they mean serious. Why they not they put the measures them with all seriousness? Now they lock mosques, they lock church, but Romba they're open. So I don't know if normally they can do that here for lock their religious houses there, for make the wall feel safe, or make the wall whosoever want to donate feel say yes, this still not serious now we had. How you they go lock church and mosque? Romba they're open. Look market to a choke. Everybody go about your own business. No social distancing, no face mask. But you now grab go lock mosque and church. And I know we get the interreligious council people them where I don't know they do the work again for God. They do it for the pocket and brown envelope. Because for anything they want lock mosque or church, they must call them. But being that they self no say right now they survive by brown envelope, they don't care about the Muslim them. The ex they would put before they don't care about God. The Christians say the ex they would put before they don't care about Jesus so that they worship. Nobody not just care. Everybody care about brown envelope. Everybody they care about how it gain recognition to caretaker. I don't understand what they go on now. We are so now even certain things that they happen. This is serious. So tell that he just sit down. Things that they happen now we are, and they think say not to God vex by this country, not to God don't vex by we back. Because the hardship is just they add. Don't I don't get government where they just say for paint themselves like say everything is okay. Don't we they suffer. Don't the beneficiaries and then they can social media they can't talk boku till they will not make no sense just for cover waiting they happen. Interreligious council. Who say una the show that they take place? They lock mosque and church one by the open.
Wait. I don't let you to blame them people in there.
Why?
Somebody they ask a question, waiting for do. If na you, tell me ba, what you go do? You na imam na mosque. Tell me what you for do. Remember say this na group of people lamenting. One person can't team up and begin talk. Tell me how they brand them.
But they say cancel not to one person. I believe so before they agree on something, they get
inside the council, you get different people and you get different political party members and you get different tribes and tell me, who side them go meet up and this is not political business.
So it's like the council they go now in politics instead of God where they say they worship.
Me brother, this you not get for avoid politics because we all are political beings. Then get Muslim, then get Christian, then get Linde, then get Timini, then get Limba, then get different, then get APC, then get SLPP other side. When where you now inside we are where the all political interest come on top the aid, then they forget the religion. Tell me about how you all talk. When one begin for talk, guess what and they say, now them APC. Next time, if that religious comes with this person day, where they be gain attention, the next minute then they pull a day. I'll bet you. Politics they can say big time in the pull a day. Tell me what thing person go do freely. Where you go oppose certain things them, where they not go say you na APC. Tell me something quick.
What? Now because now waiting they don't choose. They don't choose for serve God again with faith. They choose for serve God with brown envelope.
The political party, they're not facing a brown envelope. This not to envelope. Not to envelope. Now, them political party interest then they put on top the God where they worship. Not to envelope. I go tell you, say not to envelope. And then same political party, and they don't pollute them, they cancel there. So then same political party. For the mere fact they okay, let's tell you how it happen. SLPP, they not get chaplain, they not get chief imam, na the party.
Of course.
APC, they not get chaplain, they not get chief imam, na the party.
Of course.
When then two people also meet up, political religious leaders, the way they meet up, all man know the seeking interest. You know, any seeking interest? It just get for seeking interest. So the bottom line now, that council where they don't set up and that political. I'll tell you right now, inside we had all man they look for political favor. All man. So it could be now say when this person, even if a genuine concern he gets, as he raise this concern so, sometimes not to APC safe, then go begin brand and say na APC this. The next minute, not to only for let them begin blacklist them from the council, but now for let them begin send them bobo them for begin cause them. The next minute they go begin go attacking us. And all the happen.
It happen.
So if me, na religious leader, me against the world, tell me what you wanna do.
Well, my brother, this just they tell we say, whether I'm Muslim or Christian, me I prefer I pray na me also. Because you know that they go sit down bear you imam, you they pray me where I know, maybe say you know they do the right thing, but they go say amen or amen bear you. You can talk to God any side where you can inside yourself, you call God answer. If this trend where them they go with the religion there, so now somebody they go, but I'm going to talk to you so.
Like you don't small bits, like being kind of the community. So the way we they come up, we get people in the area where you respect. You get the leaders them, the area leaders them, where you respect.
Yeah.
You get big people in the area where if you do bad before your mama they come, then go don't give you 2-3 slap na your waist. Now you can complain out to your mama. You understand, eh? But right now, as politics day, tell me say them thing they happen. Right now, even the Parliament chief they all don't mix up box up. The chief they all don't mix up box up. The headman they all don't mix up box up. The youth leader they all don't mix up box up. So tell me back, how you want to let this person stand up where they no go brand and say na this party the way all man don't mix from party business. It's not easy, oh. It really not easy. We it be for say even after election, we still late by election. Even when it comes for let we look at things how for those things and for let we liberate ourselves, we not go able to do them because as you want for starter, you want gonna able to you find a market. Right now, the all the country it's like the hardness, not to one party, or not to one person where they support this party, or everybody. But now, when you want to talk, they say, hey, look at them. When they be did that time, they not be they do this. When they did that thing, that's when they do them. Not to in the apple right now. So me, I'm not the two blame their religious leaders they are so too much. This is not the government we they talk about. And their religious leaders they all get a mosque and church. A camp and come to marry. You can't say, hey, one person get corona inside you mosque. The next thing and they say, because of when I violate this and this and this and this, they get fines or they get things that they can do anything. Anything. So sometimes when we talk back by the doglo member back say we get for talk by the bone. Now I think say now the problem this way they affect we right now inside we have. So I go blame them small and not go too blame them. I go blame them because the politics don't go all side now all money in right now. But I not go too blame them because right now as you want to talk them say now this even if you don't mix. But now the thing now but I'll tell you some of all them things there. I'll tell you something. Now the money now every day run after inside we had. You believe that or not?
Alright. And you don't know now, you left to
Okay, I'm not able for waiting now, but go na World Bank, yeah, and look at World Bank then press release where they pull June 8th, 2021. 2021. Then pull and say Sierra Leone receives additional support for access and effective vaccines deployment. So almost then don't give $8,500,000. Sorry, $500,000. So now 8.5 they don't give. Like small thing on top. I like waiting this money different. Because at times it's necessary you understand some of them things there so and then you will see the reggae behind there. If we not get corona, we need to get money. If we not record case, we know to get money. And we need this money not for development, rather we need this money for develop with personal selves. Let me read this thing small one, yeah. Washington, June 8, 2021. The World Bank approved an 8.5 million grant in additional financing to support affordable and equitable access to COVID-19 vaccines in Sierra Leone. The funds will provide upfront financing to help purchase and deploy coronavirus vaccines and to strengthen relevant health system necessary for a successful deployment and to prepare for future pandemic outbreaks. So now this money we then give them say for waiting for lay we then go help for buy. But look at this thing for help for buy medicine corona vaccine. The almost 1,000 dose we then say we get inside we had. We don't ever put 1 cent per them. We put 1 bob. It's always not bob. They are the one days, those days. It's always not 1 bob. They ever put bob per them. It don't ever happen. $8.5 million. $8.5 million. I don't know if you go see. Sorry that I'm not able to project something for you today. But I'm not sure so you go able to see this. Sorry about that. But go na World Bank the website and look for the press release where they pull the 8th of June 2021. My brother, 8.5 million for buy vaccine and for deploy and strengthen the health sector for make them go for fair testing. 8.5 million. Tell me about malaria they ravage people other things than they ravage people 8.5 million. They are almost vaccine they don't buy because the AstraZeneca and Agidengi, the Sinopharm from China and Agidengi, so almost they don't spend. Okay, I think they get for spend for transport and come. No, but China they count for themselves. They can't give free dirty box, dirty close bundle. That so are the one that outside and spend this money. Oh yeah, they get for one Nacovac. This tip they not buy by the third phase and they not buy SUV. But we don't know it to something they don't buy, we don't know. But 8.5 million. Well, tell me, you tell me about what do you feel to do that?
But you said
You back, yourself.
and I say this now, government, we don't have for use money. We shall be shape. Quick. We get for bill houses them, we get up man who don't give me the senior position. We don't ever see money. So what you think? We get for shape, man. We build houses them, take people out, go open international accounts them. You know, this now real munkubos per matches.
And interestingly, this money then they give again for let we get emergency preparedness, you know, for response to pandemic them in the future if anything ever happen. So if we don't prepare the health system for in case of any emergency, for able to take up that fight. Say. But afeta uniba yakan. That's what they sing. Nothing happen. Nothing not happen. This money we hear it back. If they're not pressure, how they call it, audit service, we will hear it back the reports. I cry, man, I ain't get for happen no more. Apart from that, nothing, you know, they come up behind that. Anyway, one for telling us thank you. And already help we with some information them where you can jump we. And we look into them thing and day. But we don't say no more right now. We don't say yes, Corona day, but we governments, and they make couple. If one, they know equal case, if they know equal 100 case, if they know equal 10 case, well, we need get nothing. How dare you? Who be tidy for me, you can't make we not get case. Follow money no can inside. I beg you, the business sweet right now.
Brother, Lord jump. As long as he can't have money business.
No, we not a jump. I swear we not jump. Austin Denby, when are the Minister of Health, been there na radio democracy. Because interestingly, you know say this astrazeneca, EU, interestingly, then country they all they don't say they can own that waiting called COVAX and give then country they were not able for buy them vaccine there. Now EU say they not recognize the two vaccine the way we don't grip so right now. So the question is how or waiting good talent for the one we already take away the one for travel. It means say they not get for recognize that vaccine paper there in the European Union. Yeah. So waiting na the issue behind all of this. Waiting may happen with the one that we don't take them. Okay, let me listen to the Minister of how you call him? Call him back. Na health and call him. Austin Denby, the Minister of Health, isn't he? Okay, so let's just start with a quick. Yes. Local listen what himself gets to say. Because they can reply basically to this word say EU don't say they not recognize this particular vaccine. Now one. And then number two, they can't tell you about the expiring date because the interesting part of this tier all, the vaccine they expire this July. But still they bulldoze people the shop and pan them. So local listen to Austin Denby. If you go back first.
I love me phone.
Okay, so let's listen now to Austin Denby. Let me hear everything again for say. When they come back, just now, yeah? Just now. Just not going on side, when they come back, just now.
Particular vaccine. Now we talk about Salona, so in the area of the misinformation, where they recognize the Astra vaccine. And certain people they don't take this particular vaccine. Now we talk about Salona, so in the area of the misinformation, where they with the vaccine we make some set of people they afraid for take them, and even the one then safe we don't take them get particular perception now. So I know we'll go for the second dose.
Well, I think it's really unfortunate because what's happening throughout the world. Some people in the week can afford for argue, for debate. I mean, they get 4 or 5 different vaccines and within they use. We not get that luxury there. You know, I think so we get for think about we set as a country rather than waiting other people and they think and do because the circumstances different. In the European context, now economic business, now economic battle between would I make this vaccine, I was going to get this vaccine, would I get royalty for? Well, we don't really care about all of that. We should look for us alone. We're not the best vaccine for we own people in there. And we get a very effective pharmacy board, very professional pharmacy board, where they review all the vaccines and say, this was also is good for we. The data look very, very favorable for we. And not only that, where we issue the vaccine, we will make sure say we get a team of scientists, Sierra Leone scientists then, and doctors, and we will monitor very, very closely for make sure say then vaccine so then do it in so.
So now that EU don't say they don't recognize the Astra vaccine, what thing will happen to the people in Asaloya we don't already take them?
Well, the Africa, final try to deal with this one-on-one, because the EU work as a group, as a bloc. So we said they work as an African bloc, so the Africa CDC and the African Union don't vehemently protest to the EU, say this unacceptable because now the same vaccine, the same product, UNA said don't endorse her. In fact, not only that, UNA said they pay for, contribute to the COVAX facility where they supply this vaccine here. And can't do all that, then you say that, we'll accept the results of them. So instead of we make our bilateral argument, we want a very, very strong Africa position on this, and that they go on right now.
Doc, this vaccine, what they talk about, it gets any expiry date?
Well, right now, the vaccine is new. So when they develop it and they get a reasonable time allocation for the life of the vaccine is not long enough for us to know how far you'll be able to stretch them. So right now, what you do now, the vaccine and get definite expiration date.
I ask this question
very, very closely.
I ask the question because I understand the Astra way they give out to people in Asalonia for expire inside this July.
By the end of July, the astrazeneca product will expire, and right now we don't nearly use all of them. In fact, very, very few don't left now. This first week, second week in July, then will expire by the end of July. So anybody will not take your vaccine yet, rush, and go try to get them. The Sinopharm vaccine, they expire till 2023. And we get a large quantity, we get over 100,000 of that. So right now, in fact, as a commoner, so I go try to talk to the Africa Union, the Africa CDC, for see if they can replenish your stocks. Now, two things we look for. We look for more AstraZeneca, and the Chinese did not promise we for giving more of the Sinopharm product. The one thing I will immediately aggressively try for search for, now forget the new Johnson & Johnson vaccine, where now one green shot, you get two shots. One green shot is good enough, and you not require any special storage and refrigeration. So that we're facing the real solution and salon. But again, even if you get the money, you're not able to buy this product here, because I think very, very limited availability throughout the world. All the countries of the world they want. So again, we get for join the queue, we get for go aggressively beg for salon, but again, it adds for beg for salon where the vaccine will get able for fully use them, we get very low uptake at this point. I think so we'll therefore be pleased with the number of people that we don't step up, because even this past 2 weeks, the number did not increase considerably. Free time they vaccinate about 500 people a day. Over the last 2 weeks, the number don't increase, we vaccinate about 3,500 a day. We don't open more sites, we'd actually double the sites. We then get mobile vaccine team. So it really be up to everybody for go take this vaccine now.
Well, of course, people we don't hear waiting or still them be. If not in him, if I'm mistaken now correct me. You are not even interested on in him. We don't hear you waiting, you don't talk. But to me, I don't know for you, but this is not my opinion. The statement they're all where he can't talk. Before me, you to show play on the screen, not responsible statements them. But let me tell you one thing. If you get your home, right, you're not able to prepare food for you picking them, may they eat satisfied. Always they go to neighbor for go eat. Not feel say na fresh food and they go get them. Now that cold rest. When it be said, they never know they even get picking again, because when it get picking, they know how it react to it picking.
Is it that cow or is it that cold or bon cow?
Now in they give you picking because they don't care the reaction of the food where they get. Now so it's like this. Some of them people they don't love this country. Some of them people they only care about themselves and their family. Yeah. Some of the statements the way this man can talk. You really know them because they're wicked, and then they're wicked willfully because they don't care. If I can tell you, most of them were where they come and talk, so wear coat, put necktie, can't sit down before TV radio station, talk boku, they know they take this vaccine. They know they ever take them. And look the other the way they talk, say this vaccine, they expire inside this month. So many people the way they watch. So waiting that the confidence or forget on them people here. The vaccine also that they can give people a show. They will not expire, they will not expire, they will expire, or they will not expire. As you can say now, the thing, everything they expire at the end of this month. And if this vaccine people are not take them, it go ask for go big out back may they give it. So what did they do now?
Then they choke them for them.
People then they force people for take them. For their own selfish interest. So then they give reports the vaccine I give it done, then they will give them more and money they can decide. They don't care what they get from happen.
A business.
They don't care what they pay because they know they take them. And I do make sure that the family members are back there, even they tell them not take them. Now me and you they take them because not get nothing like political affiliation. We papa not to minister with brother, not to minister with papa, not we put a lot of this. So now we they can't choke this vaccine back. Then sit down with alhamdulillah. Then when I go only get for fetch them for we people them. Me people that are going to get for fetch their wire for we. But hey, before God they fetch for we, make we wise up and fetch for we self. Make we wise up and fetch for we self. When you gather the statement, the words them where this Austin Johnny can't talk.
Austin Denby.
Denby, I'm not even interested on the name, brother. The most important, the Austin, I don't get them. The balance them will put on it for me. I'm not even interested on that kind of wicked mortal man there. Anyway, I rest my case, my brother.
If they're not going to beg for we. If they not use the vaccine them. So then of course they go for choke and I mean they count all the measure they have right now. Then begin lie by the number then because the one lay we use them as vaccine they have so. And at the end of the day, then go get more couple. And then they give them more vaccine because they're not they buy. Even when they give them 8 million for buy, they're not they buy. But anyway, they say the end, they go justify the means. So one day we must know waiting look out the ending part of them. And we wait for the end part of them. For still waiting to happen. Austin Denby from US to Riyadh. The other inside don't mix. In fact, the Western world safe now they're on a politician they all man want forget in territory. So then they do as best as they're able to do in the guise of the support to now. Just for normally they're able to get waiting there. They know say we big guy, we our God, we leaders, they're very big guy, selfish. So the best way they can use against them now for say I get money for you. And interestingly, we know they run we country for we safe. Now them people are the one the country for we. If we government say this, they say no, this not the work. Trust me, go up candle they need one. Go up candle we government need one. And if we tower do one, then they cut money per we. When they make we one go back and say they are big. Power that kind of money, we say the money when we get inside we yard. It do if we lock all the loopholes there, then leakages them. It do for take care of ourselves without we go big other side. But right now, big pass Yemitakwe. Yemitakwe. We big pass. No, Yemitakwe. Give me for God's sake. That's all.
Yemitaku.
Yeah, you Yemitakwe. Give me for God and Anabi. All independence will get to depend on the glory be to God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Funny, but anyway, God day. One day we must reach there.
God don't go back to you. You always say
and interestingly, in a short process, he always did. Watch me. Now way.
Okay.
Anyway, let's move. I beg, I want to jump inside the keyway caretaker register quick. What do you think about that?
I get interest over that.
Yeah, no, if you not get interest for the sick. Anyway, from down the level, we go now to yesterday. We see the former head of state. When he said that the former caretaker, Captain Valentine Esegabo Melvin Strasser, retired. After he been get some issue with his leg, he been go do operation, surgery, and then do physiotherapy, and they don't finally return yesterday back. You know, kind of weird. And we still say he go receive key from the caretaker for Seka 1 3-bedroom flats. Yeah, beautiful house. Okay, let me go quick and watch this video. We'll come back just now.
Have the honor and pleasure to hand over to you the keys to your new home. Thank you. Thank you.
Coming in at 38 degrees Celsius. The story of Zimbabwe, in her words. History is always told from the perspective of the great man, or David Livingstone, or Robert Mugabe. Our responsibility to tell the Zimbabwe story in a way that it hasn't fully been told before. Every day, the life of Zimbabwe is the people are writing about. Kandeh Yumkela, Out of Darkness, on Zimbabwe on Al Jazeera.
Well, of course, the people, we all don't see the house where they go around on social media, where caretaker bio can be to we former caretaker, sorry, we na Strasser. But I get my own takes over this where they go on. You know, my people, sometimes we Sierra Leoneans them, we really idle. And I hear we they tell us say, upon all this bad culture, this black culture, we can't rob away. When elections near Jishno, they begin dash money to we Sierra Leoneans them. We don't forget about it. Oh, not see what they are so. This will the voter out, this will the voter out, will they suffer? That sufferness, the Saloma they suffer for 99 years. That person we don't suffer, we. And they can't fool we inside a week. We dey forget about all our 99 years. Now that's sick. Now you get as Sierra Leoneans. For me, if people and they celebrate this house, 3-bedroom flat, where caretaker built for Strasser. For me, I see I'm saying now idleness to the highest degree where salon people them they do na social media. Somebody can talk and do. Now this I dey listen so many audios them, videos them. Caretaker now God sends. Now the only person they do this. When I reflect on my mind them back. The downfall of this man. For let this man be crippled today, it comes from caretaker view. Call me any name, take me anyhow. This gentleman, the time where he be there as Strasser, caretaker view, na in main man, na in friend, na in bosom, na like a brother. The same caretaker view, na he destroy this man in future, day like today. This man capable forget. I don't know how for mansions them, forget estates. After he don't destroy this man in future, me and you know. Because you know what for let this man make her up na lie. What did he do? He come over to this man. Because you know what for let this man make her na lie. What did he do? He backbites this man. He snitch him. He take power. What did he do? Where he want left power, he makes sure for hand over power peacefully. And before they hand over, he makes sure for lose a lot of cash. When a taxpayers' money, he go develop na Ghana. Take other parts they will not sabi because na Ghana no will come up. But when God know they sleep that money, no able better him. Usa he go to another the money finish. From there, this man become frustrated. Fine gentleman at that time, he become frustrated. 30 days where he end up for go cut him foot so. So a man like caretaker bio towards Strasser in history. Now he can give Strasser 3 bedrooms and they see people that they jubilate and they see people that they publish on social media. People in the waiting, you don't try, talk and do. Waiting and talk and do. After a former caretaker, you destroy in future like how you destroy him so. Salomon, why we know they think? Why we they forget quick? Why we know they watch before they work out? If we not try for men this sick inside we they always end up for soft pan at this country, take go. When somebody don't harm you, you don't suffer for how many days. But I'm glad they know more than you rest for it. Because you don't bed full. You just say talk 50 parts. I don't forget about all the punishment so you don't punish in your life. This one they do so. If you not take time, this noise all they make sure they suffer. It get for repeat 2023. After all the sufferness. Because everybody can keep on it right now. For can spend them per week. As they bring us to some, I don't forget. When they go for vote now, say don't forget about all that sufferness. Now it happened to Strasser. So we are seeing at least Sierra Leoneans them. Full Sierra Leoneans will not get sense for reflect their mind back. What it don't happen in the kind of social media. They post just a 3-bedroom. Where even the man able build more than this particular house. Now people in the kind of publish show. They make publicity. They paint caretaker bio. Say he don't do big thing for Strasser. Yes. For you don't know the history, he don't do big thing. But for some of where we reach small, what it happen, we know that waiting at the history, this is nothing. After I don't destroy a whole former caretaker in future. The man get for acceptance because for now, he don't get an option. Who say caretaker bio wants Strasser and a day he did so they left today. You go accept them, but if heart now like a drawer, you go open them. You see what you go there now this man in heart. You know we even smile, but he don't get option for now. This man don't destroy this man in whole future. So if you can't get a place for sleep, you get for enter day. We don't get option, But But for you, we know the history, when they watch me so. For you, when you know how caretaker bio snitch this man. For you, when know how he betrayed this man. For you, when know why he even attempt for destroy this man in life. Put on a helicopter, we know what will happen. He come and jubilate for 3 bedrooms. Where he say that 3 bedrooms money, you not get for blood in account. Now one is a young dasher. He go to him. Where he say if he be allow this man, if he be really allow this man not to so before they how he did so. But this God who all the pray to, he know the talk, but when he acts, he really happy. Make we all sit down inside this country and see the ending of everybody who don't do in country bad. The ending I get for George, everybody. I'll let and give me brother.
Okay, thank you. I want to take him from another angle. First of all, like how we look at I want to say thank you. Because in as much as it be responsible for waiting the man go through, but for the mere fact, na life, if you do something, you notice that you do something, you say sorry, and then I think they can always talk, say, from the religious point of view or whatever, African point of view, you get for turn the page and look to another level, and then we move. So if it don't come back as caretaker, then it decide for go near this in old friend where if they don't do bad, you know, then this old friend accept him. I think say not too bad for give him this 3-bedroom flat. For me, myself, I feel happy small that again because the life where this man may live, in as much as he be responsible, but the life where this man may live, government in, government out, the life where they live, it not been sweet at all. You know, I watched one video even recently where they talk about from, you know, caretaker to one of the poorest man, you know, where they live in a grafting. It make me heart broke so much. So for, you know, one of the sound where stress are pull when they go inside the apartment, it make me body catch cold. Now, wow. You know, that word they alone force, they change something inside him. You know, it changed something inside him. You see the person where those days, you see in face, if he be one kind wretched. One kind person right now, from the time where he go do an operation, you know, na Ghana, in face don't they change, in body all don't they change, in body don't they come to. It means say, mortal man, even in as much as he don't Christy, he need attention. He need encouragement and money, they speak volume in life. So you see, the way how stress have been there few years ago, not also a day right now. So in as much as I repeat, caretaker be responsible for a downfall. It adds to a downfall. But still, this small thing where it do right now in life, for me, I think say it better small pass nothing. It better pass nothing. Because this man don't leave. In fact, the computer center will be open safe. Na been poyoba. Nobody look at with respect. But this time, I know say it will get small respect. Although in that kind of person where they down to the people them, always want for them with in ghetto man them. But it will get small respect this time around. Based on the side where it will begin live, based on the car where it will begin drive, and the kind of medical attention where it will begin get. Remember, this not be the person before this time where them be the advocate say, if we get benefits as former head. Now we country, but they be saying no because it not be inside the legal one. It na overthrown, it be overthrown before it can inside they not give them benefits in there at all. Like where person will say I don't serve this government, this country, and then after that this are the benefits where you go get, they not get at all. So if then the beginning and small rights now, I think say it's fine. It good for the individual in your life where it don't waste. Yeah, so if you didn't have this status right now for me, I feel say it try, especially when they get the kind of medical attention. I've been find out say at one point in time, the former caretaker and his by Kuma been call him. Yeah, then we get some discussion, but I've been understand say and not been take to waiting them be one for game. The thing that we them be one for game, and not agree accept to them. So now if you don't accept to them kind they are so okay still. If you the one way do bad to you. For example, me and you this so right now. Yeah, I do bad to you. All man don't vex, but you at the end of the day, you look say, okay, you be don't do me bad though, but la accept the bad. We forget about that day. I think say we for accept that day as you when they do the bad don't take them so. So now the case of Strasser, if Strasser not ready for accept goodness from Marabio, I think say let we turn other page. We all are salon people. We're all capable of doing we company and bad. We can make mistake at any point in time for our own personal interest. So
well, we turn the same page back 2023. Don't know go say they suffer me, brother. The same page.
No, we need to talk about the general. We need to talk about Strasser in your case. Now in this now. This now about Strasser. If Strasser where them be don't punish, he don't talk say okay, me don't ready for accept and forget let we bygone be bygone. I think this now the individual problem. So it go still in don't accept. I think say let we just accept them. How they don't accept them friendship back. They were best of friends. If they don't ready for be friends again, it up to them. Yeah. But the other angle where they go now, so for Sierra Leone are two different things. Than the general people the way how this man be talk say they can't do and waiting the apple right now, now two different things. It's totally different. We make it based on what they do, we feel every day like for say they lie. Waiting it talk say they do and not they do them. In fact, we can't prove them to you right now. We just don't see one SLF list where don't come out of the money where they say. Remember, it been said then they give the players them 100 million waiting Leons and but right now waiting we don't see from the list we don't meet we right now it's totally different. It's very discouraging. It's very I don't know what way for use again. It just don't show we no more who that this person be. Say it not the stand by word. Now talk if you don't talk and say I they talk, but now they do. So now I don't do so right now. But before we come to that issue of the Leon Star, let me go to the Parliament quick one. If you don't know with Strasser an issue.
I don't know which time, bro, for now.
Okay. So the all small from waiting with the CISO right now, 3 bedrooms, you know, but a basic for any basic living, you know, a better for me. I still take on that point is a better a get them at this time. At least you go able for transform your life, you go able for get things for the month and for it because now they go to support them. All of
the last one where I go just like for talk.
Yeah.
When it comes to Strasser and caretaker view, may I not trust caretaker view. Make we just see how this man they live in this house. Say nothing not happen to him.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
So yeah, I agree with you, but at the same time, if anything get for happen with him, we will get different way for look am. It can be seen a natural, it can be seen a artificial. So I could still want for look am at that angle there. But still, Strasser and Marabio. Then story at for lay people and put smart pan. Then story at for put smart pan. But still, let we see how the story they continue. Because the story still they continue. Yeah? We will still want for see how it like. Now that's what me go say with regards to that one there. So we move.
We fly.
Okay. So now we go to Parliament quick one and let we see waiting Yumkela Kandeh in Parliament waiting at the issue we didn't get. Then we come back and talk different things then. But in the meantime, let me go quick and Yeri waiting at the story where AYV puts together with regards this particular thing.
But luckily, Dr. Abbas Bundu not to him preside over the final day for been term for end the debate by the president in speech wey be give during the state opening of the 4th session of Parliament. Honorable Abbas Bundu, when the Speaker of Parliament be don say, now only 2 people them again for allow for close the debate, and that's the leader of government business, and same way so the leader of the main opposition. But luckily, Dr. Abbas Bundu not to him preside over the final day for the debate. We can see Honorable Kandeh Yumkela and same way so the C4C leader Emerson Lamina be end up debate. We be the debate. Honorable Kandeh Yumkela been talk about some predicting them we inaugurally with as leader. As he say, if for the part of certain committee and same way so enjoy certain privilege as leader And this enough for big forum at all.
As leader of NGC, it is my inalienable right. It is my inalienable right to be in certain committees in that span. I don't have to lobby, I don't have to beg, and I will never.
Just after we say this, the leader of government business, Honorable Martin Yuma, be point out one case outside the NGC leader, Honorable Kandeh Yumkela, been denied one committee with Ngiam. This been catch the speaker in attention when a Honorable Sengepo Solomon Thomas we make he ask the leader of NGC if not true.
The office is different from me. But on the second bit, when I ask you a simple question, will you give me a committee and you turn that committee down? If so, why did you decide that?
The NGC leader will be the answer to the question we then put to him. Say, he not be ever turn any committee down. Instead, now recommendation he make for making deputy leader chair that committee day. This, according to him, now we then turn in day a BB chairman for the planning and development committee and same way so the agriculture committee, who said them pull him without them not even notice him. And this not be go down well with him. As he say, if he don't do plenty work now then to committee then day, and he get right for make them inform him. As all this they be, the provision when a SO70 where the speaker and deputy speaker they quote say now only two leader them they recognize inside parliament, and that's on the leader of government business and same way so the leader of the main opposition. But this thing here they make plenty people they ask one question, say why make the C4C leader forget special treatment even though the standing order not make provision for that day.
Hold on before you go, my brother. I'll hope Fatmata Aladdin. Yes. Fatmata Aladdin. I hope you're listening right now. Fatmata Aladdin. Yes, we fool. We don't understand anything. We not NPSC candidates them. But I bet you English stuff you were right, you know sabi what you want for right. Check your English back and then you make your statement again. But I continue.
Musa in the Facebook or
I just normally waste the energy for him. Now just that simple thing there. Let's check in English because I don't even understand what he ask. What he talk. Now just see full or understand anything. Yes, we'll go back in parliament. I normally use you cutlass para big. Our sister.
Well, my people, una don't hear you with Kandeh Yumkela talk. I feel say you don't begin feel bullied. You don't begin to feel left out inside the world of parliament. Well, this will be the talk, but some people become back and attack we. We they expect certain people for talk. They say the time where the iron warm, now the time you did knock if you want Benham. But if you wait, the time where you don't cool, you want to put Tian Panam. At the end of the day, now you did get scrapped. The time that we expect Kandeh Yumkela they all for come together and bombard the people for make them get some fairness. Now the time there, most of them condole some things them will not be fit for happen in our parliament they happen. But I think say during that time they will enjoy. But now it don't reach a peak. Outside they feel say no, thing don't come. They want to talk. Well maybe for the government it's too late for them because always when they tell you now, this government then they test not only the laws them they can put, but they even test you the mortal man. We deal with them. Then they try for test for know your weakness. And we see allow this particular SLPP power for a new direction, don't know your weakness. They enter you 1, 2. You try now for open the eyes, enough for happen a lie. Now one not against you. Now continuation because you don't allow them for get weakness. So like the Kandeh, I always talk now somebody where I get high respect for. And that's somebody who I expect much from. Although yes, some people can say one person talk, no they change nothing. But when people expect you for talk now it not happen, make the whole nation know see it talk but it not happen. rather than for make people in the scene at the other way, like you dey sideline things them or you dey play with two hand. You maybe not to the angle that you did, but be that not able to put yourself in the way where people as you say you genuine, people they begin think about you that kind of way they too not. The side they think about you but to nothing, not to that way that you did. What you want fight for now? Because una be don't allow them people don't wear una. Now he make one day as soon as this program I talk say them we MPs they will get will vote in. It just tell like where he come for seats na parliament for can talk, then come and talk big English them for them video and send out for make official they talk for we. But behind the camera it's like when they only don't go agree on something, all that don't collect your pocket money. When they go for votes, any law where this government test, when they go to parliament, they succeed that law. Who say when busy? So it just stand like when they don't corner, they all don't go again, they don't shape put in the shape. When they come for arguments, all that can be they talk big English, their video are sent to the public, let it just happen like say that they talk. So can they this not get away for do this bully now we don't accept them, now we don't encourage them, now we don't agree. If you say I want to talk, then they sideline a certain committee in a parliament. Well, I don't know what you talk about. If you say that we don't accept already. So this let me only go so now.
Okay, I want to talk on Kandeh, but please before I go to Kandeh, permit me to go back to the Strasser and Madabio issue. Somebody they say if we're ready for give up justice for the people in Aparemba, or then I never. Then the people that lost their life. This Strasser and Madabio, nobody no less lost their life, not just punishment come inside it. But Paremba Road, McKinney, no way. We must see that justice be done. Give justice to the one them way we forget justice in that case. Then they, if not to today, if not to tomorrow, sometime we almost team up. How them then set cipher and so we get for setback. You know, if not to local self, but so if we get for stand up, even if not the international courts, not all the one way they waiting. You know, some side and they will get for stand up with them case there. So no worry about that. They. No way, not the way, then case then they get for Alex Trasayon. Okay, that now for just reply to that. Somebody I know it don't go up anywhere, I've been seeing, but today you don't go up. Sorry if I not able to make mention to your name. Okay, so let me go back to Kandeh. Kandeh now one way just don't begin smell the rat. The next spot we get for in not to smell, it touch the rotting arata. Now Cherno. Because I find out say they try inside there but they know they do well. We expect them for do stand up to certain things then. But again, if you look the other parts, the basic understanding for parliament basically na votes. And if you watch, some people then from C4C don't join the line. You understand? They don't join the line. So the SLPP alone not able for make they don't form quorum. But when you get other political party then we join them like the C4C for example, then you get the only independent member of parliament na parliament. Where of course we know how a link. Instead na one vote to the SLPP. The only independent candidate. When you put down and then you put C4C, the other one they're not able to form waiting is supposed to forget. So the only thing they can do now for walkout, if they feel say they need for walkout. But apart from that, they're not able to vote against certain things then because they're not able to form the quorum. They're not able to get the majority for able to do that. So this is not the problem with some of them people here, so the challenge where they face. And now, when they stand up for something, them like waiting can they begin for do this behind them, for stand up against something them. Now make them the sideline then give the leaders, the other leaders them Mutuka, they not give them. In each time, even for debates, this the caretaker in speech. Normally, how we can see them, the leaders them now they can end debates in the parliament. How we been done see them, they happen in normal practice. In as much as not to so the parliamentary how they call them talk about. Yeah, but we find out say normally you can get the opposition leaders them. For example, you get C4C, you get NGC, then you get APC, then lastly you get the government, the head of government business for roll up the discussion. But in this case, we hear the speaker talk say then just recognize two person when are the main opposition na parliament and the leader of government business. All of them one there is say no, they're not the end of debate, they're not the wrap up debate. So this now that thing we make Kandeh himself been decided for vex and say he get right, he not a beg for that, now he right. But like my brother say, charity begins at home. Small piece now in the soak doors. The way how this thing don't begin from the initial stage. When the diplomatic way how can they begin for work? Now he make now, then don't wear them, and now then they put her inside that small socks ball for kick am. You see? So now, even when he want for stand up, now they don't find out say now, totally entirely, they're not go able for win Kandeh for come over to them. Because Kandeh don't be part of this coalition, yeah, of political parties. So now, then they find a way for make sure say them belittle them. Now that's exactly they try for do so. But until we see what will be the end about na parliament, we dey wait for see the final whistle. Or listen or you read from the final whistle how we go get for tal. Like my brother, if you get anything for say with regards to this particular thing. Because this game rights on a parliament, it don't funny. And most of the parliamentarians they now within a parliament, if you want, they know the talk, but now then they cause noise past anybody who's in a parliament. Anytime when they discuss something very, very important, you can find out, then go sit down at the corner, they cause noise, now they can knock table pass. When other the person they talk, now they can alla pass. And I can talk this, me picking self in a classroom and not the alla so. But then big parliaments like this, then they pay the almost million for discuss national issues. Some of them not the one day team up for talk. But we can knock table. Now then the knock table pass all. We can for cause noise and disturb, now then they do and pass all. So waiting at the seriousness now when they treat you with. My brother, I think I yesterday.
What? Now in that. They're going to talk no more. This way last talk, so me we don't give warning to we MPs them at least let them behave like sitting a big man them. Because that in class one action where they can put on a parliament, you know, even tell well. Other people they look. Right now, a lot of social media this. Anything where you do not face it, it go. When they see other country, the way that they get sitting, how they behave themselves. But we on board at them, I don't know if now the free money where they eat, where they sit down there, they pass bad law them power, now in the sweets them. Somebody go there and talk important talk, whether they knock their skin, whether they this, whether they that. When I get for behave on yourself, please. So like we go there, we uncle with Papa, when Kandeh, and still they just continue for say, now somebody where maybe expect much from. But the way he starts the ball rolling, now it be very, very poor. So now the scores don't have the banner. If you say you don't forbid, no, you don't open the goal. They don't do 1, 2, 3. You know we equalize again. No way they don't beat you down. So you get for rest. This is just for receiver they cancel. No way, my brother. They all be don't encouraging people there for do things them. Then what we can always talk. You mention something like that, just now. When they say for camp vote for, me they say doubt me, they doubt me. For anything when they say for camp pass certain law na parliament. When it counts how many people when they are the opposition side compared to the present government, the young MPs them. If really the MPs they are not wicked to with the people them. Most of them bad laws they are. Most of these suffer, suffer.
Okay, so
when they go come, they shout. When they come back voting, always SLPP they win.
The basic idea when I report na parliament now like this. Just APC not going to get majority. Just SLPP not going to get majority. They need the C4C. They need the parliament chief them. When an ordinary member of parliament them, and they need the single independent member of parliament day for able to get it from. So you see, just SLPP is not able to go. But when you put all the other one them together, when they vote, then the link. And like we understand some of them parliament chiefs that are within a parliament, so most of them, you look again, decide where they come out, and look again, some of them, the falla waiting and call money. Then the falla favor.
That's the old thing.
Then the falla protection. So then just get for vote in the interest of the government of the day. I think saying that. Okay, so we've been done talk about the Leon Star game. Let's just read something we just meet with quick one, yeah. I'll give you now the figure where them players that don't collect. Then say list of national senior team officials and players. Officials receiving 100 million and land. The one that will receive 100 million per the officials. Then John Kista 100 million. Amidou Karim 100 million. John Dominic Kone 100 million. Tamba Moses 100 million. Sam Ubi Meziga 100 million. Then officials receiving 20 million and land. James Fofana, Augustus Lawson, Philip, I don't know if it's Koma or Co. Abdul Karim Labe, Ernest Kamara, Dr. Songo Kondoyema. Okay, now they receive 20 million and the land. Okay, so let me go to the next page and see the player them will receive 50 million. 50 million. You get 21 players that will receive 50 million. Christian Moses, Kemp Sin and Fofana, Abdul Razak Kamara, Saidu Mansaray, Emmanuel Samadia, Hassan Mila Kuruma, Isaac Koka, Masalek Bangura, Alpha Kamara, David Simbo, Francis Kuruma, Ibrahim Conte, Alusain Kuruma, Ibrahim Mansaray, Musa Tombo. Wait. Not 100 million Musa Tombo say go left bank detail for. No, sometimes this list not this thing not correct back. I know I know I believe.
You go learn.
No, I know I believe. Sometimes this not fake list. This not fake list.
They don't put free education. They don't go to school for go
No, this not fake list. This not fake list. I believe say not fake one this. Okay, let's continue. David Jane, Kassim, Sima Touré, Idris Kano, Rafael Koroma, Lamin Conte. Then let me look at the one that will receive 30 million. Solomon Zombo Morris, Hassan Mila Sisse. Hold on, yeah. I see Hassan Mila up. So then this list not waiting on. Okay, this is Hassan Mila Koroma. Okay, then you get Hassan Mila Sisse. Alright. Then you get Abdul Sisse, Alimami Bundu, you get Mahmoud Fofana, John Tai. Then you get Mori Ali, George Davis. Now they receive 30 million leons. Yeah? So let me see live. Okay, I think not them. Then you get player that will receive 100 million leons. 11 players then that receive 100 million leons. Mohamed N. Kamara, Umaru Bangura, Kai Kamara, Muhammad Kamara, John Kamara, Kwame Kwi, Yemi Dunia, Abu Bakar Samura, Alhaji Kamara, Mustafa Bundu, Al Hassan Kouma. And then get 100 million. Player that will receive 70 million. Usman Kake, Augustine Williams, Sulaiman Kaikai. Player then will receive 60 million. Mustafa Dumbuya, Ali Sisse, Rodney Strasser, Unisa Conte, Kevin Wright, and Prince Barry. Okay, I think waiting and try for do now for make sure so the money do to all the player them the 401 million. Now that 4 billion 100 million, sorry. I think now that's a try for do so. I don't know, except I get it wrong.
Who's carrying make up statements and the way you can't tell me that SMBP or not make up vex.
No, if you want. No, not to make
no,
up.
No. I don't even allow you for talk.
No, wait. Not to make up. I think waiting and try for do that money they na in shape. Cut here, put here, na in do. Not to make up. But I still wait for see this list here. I still wait. I still want for see if this list here na true list.
Brother. False statements. Now always at the enter na police, we reach the counter, we don't talk. Caretaker you tell we say when Leon star. You not talking a corner. And make sure we even talk at a stadium. We get the video. He come and confirm and back after Leon Star don't win. Say him be promised the team. You know, say the list of players they will go play. He said he promised a team, and when you talk of team, you get with that play, you get sub there within a bench. They're all there inside the team. You get players that will get injury, then they inside the team.
But wait, this thing they doubt me. They still try for confirm and cross-check this list. But I know they decide they want for confirm and say then get them, they don't post them. Continue.
Well, as I say, the caretaker tell you about the team. You know when the first begin they baffle me. When I begin see list, this been there, this not been there. No caretaker no be tell we say if they give number of players who they go play the game money. He say if they give the Leon Star team each player 100, 10,000. You don't call ourselves by Leos. Now by dollars you call them. Now we now can change them to ourselves. We call 100 million. He said $10,000. And by right that money for pass, if no more we check them. If for pass 100 because dollar not one for one. No times $100 right now 1 million. So if we put no more in Leos, the money for even pass 100 million. But if this $10,000 we caretaker we don't promise that stadium before them ban first the game. Now we had. So when the man don't can go Guinea, they go win this game. What he can state, he come and confirm about to we say in be don't promise in a talk and do. But as this they go and a talk and delay, talk not happen.
Okay, so what in me go say with regards this one, I go say put finger across. And then we will confirm this particular list for you tomorrow because we not see Sierra Leone Premier League updates post time, we not see SLFA post time, we not see State House post time, we not see Minister of Information. Will you talk check information quick?
So as I say, we not really know why even this money they get one list, change and 2 lists, 3 lists, 4 lists. No. Caretaker Bio say he get the Leon Star team each player $10,000.
Okay, so I come back and say Ministry of Information then self no post them. You know, so it might be say this list not correct. It might be say this list not correct. But if it's correct, we will come back and confirm them to you tomorrow. But in the meantime, now waiting we see Gigi's no way then send to we. Yeah, we just read them and we don't tell you back say we not confirm them. By tomorrow we will confirm them to you. I think that the best thing that they go get for say with regards to this particular thing where we don't see because all the side them way they're supposed to make noise about this thing for post them, they not post them. Not to information, not to State House, not to SLFA, not to Premier Updates. They not post this particular thing. So it might be something fishy to go on with this particular list. So whatever, keep fingers across and we'll confirm them with you tomorrow. Yeah? Yes, I think my brother, now that's what me go say with regards to one day.
Well, now information, as you don't tell them, we confirm them. But I still stand on caretaker bill in promise. Me not be expect say list they can be changed, list they can be changed. Or they can give statement from FSA, now this, now him be make, this was here not be there, now this, now be. Me don't tell them they be expect to. As caretaker bill talk and do, how then they advance and talk and do, Go be visit just after. They go tell you say money na envelope, so everybody they
want. My uncle self disappoint me. It be say the money already. Then now na envelope the way to now, boy disappoint me.
For why the money no on my account? Why the next thing make we go give na the government and no promise una. You know, but we all they fly we they shinka back. So we don't even understand. We play then they suffer, then deserve this money. Now taxpayers' money. Then they give them the money. They don't promise them. The land na paper no more see. You know, see nobody post land it. Na paper no more all post. Account na details some more see. Then can make Musa to can show. We don't know it's they go on. So now I don't understand how people you they watch me. Now help we back. This will baffle.
Well, everything still I will say Musa Tombo now the Malian Makeni now whatever. We come back and confirm them tomorrow where we follow more information on this particular thing, yeah? So just cross fingers and take and say the information we surface where they give you detail of that tomorrow, yeah? So I don't know, I think we did all the cutting down. But please, before we do all the cutting down, it's for the like button, please. And we good I want for inform when I again say in few days from now, the one them we go able for comment. Now we YouTube go be the one that we subscribe to we channel. Now they go able for the do live chat and all. Yeah. So please, if you not subscribe yet, you get for try now and subscribe to we channel, right? Yes, my brother.
Well, I think we don't come to the end of the program with people. It's not easy. For me, who sit down, they listen, it's not easy. For me, who they sit down, they chat and can't talk, it's not easy. But I think say in this case, we appreciate una, we honor una, we respect una. More especially, una we respect una self. Not to some of them small details, small body they can't talk nonsense, things that don't make sense. Now the channel, now una we respect una self, una we seek the interest of the country, una we get the country at heart. Like what Kabio say, the prayer we can pray say, make we get leader where they get this country at heart. Now so self they pray, make we get family members them where they get this country at heart. Some of we not care whose name will call me, the cost we can cost me. Well, I don't cost my money, wait till I begin. So if they can't talk about go school, not go school. We thank God now, we don't have free education. But we don't go for this free education, we don't get good English them for the cost we before we go follow on the free education. But if this free education, we don't see they can't cost we, they get good English. I don't feel they will follow on the free education. We don't just this no more. But it's no problem. We agree. But all that things then, they all that cost then, they all that intimidation then, they not they ever put we down, not they stop we from waiting paper. The more we not come, that the more we get more energy for step up we give. So until we meet again tomorrow with our family members then, I'm just like for say, the usual Lord, Tata, make we be careful, let we stay blessed. I love you all. The same way I love myself. Me, Nababure, Kablai, with the cutler.
The last one no come. Okay. All right. I think we go Hollande now. We go Hollande and tell una plenty thank you. My name is Pierre. One for say please if you know don't hit the like button yet, do so for we. Do so for we please. So you will able for so you go able for make more people know about this. But again, if you don't subscribe it, please hit the subscribe button because few days from now you're not go able for some comments and the live chat if you not subscribe. Okay, thank you very much. God bless you. God bless we country Sierra Leone where we can call we are. Until we meet again tomorrow, another beautiful edition of a program we are. One for say, one love to we all.
Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch the program them, but you not subscribe it to the channel. All wait you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. And don't. And no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for your help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.